Well, the debate over the death penalty is beginning to take center stage here in Indiana at the state capitol.
Yeah, people rallied in hopes of stopping the execution of a man on death row set to die by lethal injection next month. Marina Silva shares the message that protesters have for state leaders.
This bell is a symbol of an execution that happened in the late 1900s in the state of Delaware. It was at the Indiana Statehouse Sunday for a rally against the Statehouse resuming the death penalty. Dozens of people gathered in protest.
When I was a preteen and a teenager and people would get executed, I would get physically ill. And I had been against the death penalty because I couldn't see why people would kill each other.
Reverend Crystal Walker's son was killed by gun violence. She says for a few weeks during her grief, she was angry.
I was furious. I was angry. I thought, I wish the other person would die. And when I thought about this, I said, I don't want any other parent. I don't want anyone else to go through what I went through.
This rally comes just 1 month before Joseph Corcoran is set to be executed. Corcoran would be the first person executed in this state in 15 years. The Indiana Abolition Coalition is asking the governor to halt the execution, citing Corcoran's mental illness.
Joseph Corcoran was convicted in July 1997 for killing his brother James, 30-year-old Douglas Stillwell, and 32-year-old Robert Turner, and 30-year-old Timothy Bricker. Corcoran's legal team had a statement read at the rally.
Joe's ultimate refusal to accept either a plea bargain to life without parole, or a bench trial without the death penalty was a product of his mental illness. Joe's mental illness impeded the state's own efforts to avoid a death sentence altogether.
Corcoran's legal team has filed many appeals and has asked the courts to stop the execution. But in September, the Indiana Supreme Court ruled he would be executed before sunrise on December 18th in Michigan City. In Indianapolis, Marina Silva, 13 News.
And Marina did reach out to the governor and attorney general's office for comment on that rally, but we've not yet heard back. Later on Sunrise, our Matthew Foltz breaks down more context around this case and the governor's reasoning for not stepping in.